Quant QNT, back with another update video. This is from Bradley. Bradley showed some love to one of my tweets recently, and I truly appreciate it for me covering QNT on the channel. Really appreciate any support from anyone. I didn't even know he followed me. Let me give him a follow back, man. I bought XRP. I saw his tweet, right? And I was like, yo, this is such a fantastic tweet. I have to talk about it on the channel. Before we go into that though, make sure you guys pick up some ledgers, guys. I'm gonna pop them up on screen for you guys. I use the ledger products. I have Ledger Nano myself. Go pick up some ledgers, guys, because a lot of people out here are getting scammed and hacked in their Web3 wallets, and I don't want that to happen to you. I need you guys to stay as safe as possible. I want to see my subscribers win. I want to see people in crypto win. So many people think this space is a scam, and the more people win, the better. So just my suggestion to you to pick up some ledgers. Stay safe, man. Not your keys, not your crypto. It's too many people recently said, I saw on the timeline, or a couple people that spoke to me that got hacked, and I'm just pushing for, pushing so much more for you protecting yourself and keeping your assets safe, right? So Bradley had a great tweet. He said, I bought XRP at 47 cents and everyone laughed. Dead coin won't move, you fool. 7 to 8 months later, I sold it at $2.94. XRP was one of the only altcoins this bull run, this cycle, to actually pump, to actually have good price action, right? 95%, if not 99% of altcoins did nothing this cycle, like literally did nothing. It was just Solana and Solana meme coins, Sui and some Sui projects. That's basically it. That was a bull run. Maybe Say, maybe Tau, some AI projects as well. FET, Render, etc. AI projects as well, but that was it, man. It was not like the previous altcoin seasons. It was not like what you'd see in the past. The price action was just horrendous, man. A lot of people left the space. A lot of the projects that you saw move up in price were literally the same money from the 2021 and 2022 cycle. It's insane, right? There are statistics that show that, though, from content creators like Benjamin Cohen and Coin Bureau, right? So this cycle has been one of the worst. And, a lot of people felt the brunt of it. So retail investors pretty much left the space. Like, they left for prediction markets. They left for sports betting. But I still believe in this space. I still think this space has a future. I still think retail investors will return to the space, or we're going to see new opportunities present themselves. And I think altcoins that are fundamentally building and staying active, community still there, will also see some success whenever, the market does turn around, or some catalyst takes place that finally, gets the project moving, right? So, yeah, Bradley made a great tweet here saying he bought XRP, 47 cents. People thought it was dead. They called him a fool. Then he sold it for profit at $2.94. Again, XRP, one of the only altcoins. No matter how much people hate on XRP, it was one of the only altcoins that actually went up in price, right? After stepping back and doing real homework in early 2025, I decided to flip that huge win into Quant. And funny enough, I'm seeing the exact same reactions, mostly from people who bought the 2021 in 2021, which I totally get. But here's the thing. With mainnet about to go live, this has all the signs of being a golden goose. The 4 years of compression in Quant doesn't look like weakness to me. It looks like a coiled spring. I've lived the story once already, and it feels like deja vu. Just a fantastic tweet from Bradley here. CX Scan saying, haha, sounds like a familiar story. Glad you made that XRP play for Quant. Seen takers grab over 69% of volume in the last hour or so. Some trades over 4K. It's definitely some sign of activity building. Keep riding that wave. From Dame, exact same story here. We are ready to go. Gala Coin News, one good trade does not make every next trade the golden goose. I agree with that. Mainnet narratives and compression patterns do not guarantee upside. Deja vu in markets often traps people into overconfidence. Protect the win, not just chase the next one. That's a good point. It's a very good point. We got to look at both sides. Bradley says, once you've really done your homework on Quant and understand what it is, you'll have the same conviction. I'm not worried at all. It's shaping up to be a monster for Golden Goose. You do you, I'll do me. And that's all you have to, that's really what it boils down to in this space, right? We're all adults here. We make our own decisions. You know, if something goes wrong with the project, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Take accountability, right? That's really all it boils down to. Somebody replied to one of my comments recently, one of my quant videos saying, hey, make sure you buy $5,000 worth of quant, right? And I said, hey, I'm not telling anyone to overinvest here. Never invest more than you're willing to lose in any project, because we've seen how this space is over these past years, especially even the so-called best projects and greatest utility projects could go to zero. Look at Polkadot right now. It's sad. Look at Cosmos. Look at Celestia. It's tough, man. It's tough. So say no word, buy QNT and stay chill for what's coming, right? So QNT right now just under 756 mil market cap, back down to that $63 level, under $63. This is why I say never invest more than you're willing to lose. I'm not telling anyone to overinvest in quant, never telling you to put 10K, 50K, 100K into quant. $626 is 10 quant. That's all I'm telling you into investing. And I'm not telling you 10 quant is going to make you a millionaire. What happens in the long term, I'm not sure. But could quant in the medium to long term, as in long term as in like 2 years from now, 3 years, get to a price target of $1,000 to $3,000? Yes, that is possible. So your 10 quant could potentially become $10,000 to $30,000. Is that realistic? Is that possible? Yes, it is. 10 billion to 30 billion market cap for a project. Yes, that's possible, right? This is from Yencho. QNT, I receive my salary every month. This is what I do with it. 85% buy quant, regardless of the price. 5% buy food. 10% for fixed costs. So most of his salary goes to investing, and the rest goes to groceries, paying for bills. A lot of that is you know, in my opinion, one of the smarter ways to use your money. Maybe not 85%, maybe like 60%, right? Just to be just to have that safety net, just in case you have any emergency bills that you have to deal with, right? But investing with your salary, doing your best to try to invest with your salary, in my opinion, is a great decision. Just don't invest more than you're willing to lose, right? Tokenizer, been a little over a year since Oracle announced their digital asset platform, progressing quite solid since CBMT with top German banks, blockchain nexus for legacy rails, 26 AI database plugin into RWAs, and that's just the start. Safe to say Quant is doing a good job. They are. The fundamentals are there. They've built out great utility. There's actual use case here. They've integrated into the Bank of England. You see Gilbert speaking with people that work in the London Stock Exchange, and all the confirmations are there that Quant is more than people are accounting it for. Sorry, I just hit my mic a couple times, but they're not accounting for all that's being built here. But again, the market is not guaranteed. The market doesn't care. A lot of times it doesn't care about what's being built. It really doesn't. But I think it should. And if there's a project that should grow, it should be Quant, right? ISO compliant as well too, stacking up against projects like XRP, XLM, Algorand, etc., right? From Keys QNT, honestly, I'm so bullish on Quant, it hurts. Building the infrastructure, Fusion, mainnet, expanding worldwide, the ties are there. The Microsoft of the space, licenses, and cash flow. Current prices of gift, interoperability equal key few, right? The world's first layer 2.5 network. So, as always, like I said, guys, right now a lot of people probably fearful. Why is Quant dropping? Well, Bitcoin just dropped below 66K. The overall macro is in a bad spot. Ethereum is under 2K. Solana is under $80. It would make sense that Quant is not, outperforming and following the rest of the market. That would make sense that it's also going down with the rest of the market, right? But again, never invest more than you're willing to lose. The utility, the fundamentals are here for Quant. So this is why I talk about it on the channel. Even in the past, when I was posting on my other channel, I was bullish on Quant, and I still am. And yeah, I think this project has potential, guys. I really do. We'll see. We'll play it by ear as always. As always, none of this is financial advice. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Link to my Discord is in the description. Join the Discord. It's free. And also go and support my Clips channel where I post YouTube shorts of my videos. Really helps if you guys subscribe to that. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.